For the month of May, I felt like I have one foot in one world and one foot in another. I'm living in the middle of two lives, and I don't want to rush too fast into the new one. Although my convocation was rewarding, it was also exhausting, and I think it took me a week to recover. Meanwhile, in Niagara, the blossom season was in full swing, and it forced me and allowed me to pull out my camera. I wanted to capture more of the blossoms, but alas, the few times that I was able to go out and film them is enough for this year. I've been mindful of giving myself some space in this transition. For the past 3.5 years, I was constantly working 2 jobs and studying for my master's. My mind could never rest. I was always thinking of the next paper I had to write or the next deadline I had to meet. I was constantly managing my energy to make sure I had enough for each day's work. I'd wake up in the morning and have to remember what day is it and what am I working on today. I didn't even realize how much of a mental load that took, because I just had to do it, and I did it for so long. It's only now that I don't have to switch between so many jobs that I realize just how much it took out of me. I had a few days this spring where I did nothing on the weekend. I just let myself stay home, eat, read, sleep, and rest. And every time I did this, I felt so much better. It's so liberating to not be forcing work out of myself constantly. I also had some really full days with filming where I surprised myself. I started making videos for my work with Experience Niagara, and it's like within a matter of days and weeks, all of my creative skills have reactivated after being dormant for years. I get to fly a drone for work. I get to conceptualize, film, and edit videos. I have a lot of creative freedom, almost total creative freedom, since I lead the marketing and creative for the company. Here's a look at some of what I've been up to with Experience Niagara. I recently made a video about our Stargazer dinner party and tour, a special wine tour where guests also get to do stargazing.
We are here at Calamus Estate Winery. We are doing our first of a series for Stargazer. The Stargazer is an event that Calamus puts on. They've put it on for the last several years, and they're the only winery in this part of Ontario that does the Stargazer. So we are the only tour company in the Niagara area that is presenting this tour. So we're really excited to be able to offer this. What we're doing is we're bringing people on a tour, and they go to several different wineries, and then they come here. They do a barrel tasting, which is exclusive for us. No other tour company is getting that at Calamus. Our guests tonight, they've already done their tasting, and they're sitting waiting for their buffet dinner. After that, they'll be dancing to live music, and we will be then bringing them home 10:30 or 11 o'clock after a great night.
I'm still trying to find that balance between filming for the love of it and filming for work. It's a bit messy right now, but I know it'll get better.
Good morning. I'm here at the Good Earth. Right here, the sun just rose like an hour and a half ago, and I have been flying the drone for the last little bit. One of the struggles of my life is, do I work out in the morning or do I fly the drone? And I'm still trying to find that rhythm, but today I flew the drone instead of working out. And you can hear all the bird song here. It's just so pretty in the morning. It really feels like a spring wonderland.
I absolutely love drone shots. I think it's because I love flying, and this gives me that feeling of getting to see the world from a bird's eye view. A couple days ago, we also did a test run for our charcuterie picnics, and I filmed that day.
Hey guys, we're here at the Good Earth Winery today, and we are going to be finalizing the picnic spots, and then we're going to have some beta testers, some test guests who will be trying out our picnics, and we're going to be sorting out all the kinks and logistics for how we make these picnics work.
The gardeners at the Good Earth Winery had some concerns about the picnic spots we initially chose, so we walked around with them to review. They keep the gardens at the winery looking amazing, so we really wanted to hear their thoughts. We're just 1 week away from officially having these picnics at the Good Earth Winery, so final decisions have to be made.
So our gardeners have put up this beautiful tent trellis, and plants will grow up it, so this will make this a cute little photo spot for the picnic guests.
We are having these beautiful wooden signs installed, but it's not that simple since there are lawnmowers that come through the property, and we have to make sure that they're not in the way, but they'll also last. We also worked out the arrival process, so that when you come in, you meet the picnic hosts who will give you your picnic basket, tell you a bit more about the property, and guide you to your picnic spot. We've been thinking through every detail that we want guests to know. The Good Earth Winery is a working farm, so it's important for guests to come prepared for the weather and the elements.
That's great. All right, so any feedback? Yeah, they got a detailed feedback sheet.
Then executive chef Andrew came out and told us about what's in today's picnic basket. The contents of each basket will change often based on what's in season and fresh. But each basket will have a selection of charcuterie, cured meats, cheese, bread, veggies, preserves, dips, and more, and some special surprises. Now it's time to bring our guests out to the picnic spots and let them decide which one they want.
Okay, have a great picnic.
I was so happy to see that these ladies were wearing the exact colors of our picnic basket and our picnic blanket, making it really easy for me to get pretty shots.
Oh, that's a lot of food. That's a lot. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's like Christmas.
All those strawberries.
Oh, nice. No pressure in the office. Cheese.
Ooh, beets, peppers, mustard. Pickle.
It was so rewarding to see guests finally enjoy this experience that we've been planning for months. You wouldn't believe how many details the Experience Niagara team and the Good Earth Winery team have gone over to make sure that this charcuterie picnic experience is amazing and seamless for guests. We've gone over every detail, finding the perfect picnic blanket, basket, packaging. We've thought of everything.
ice looking overflowed.
Feels like Christmas. What are we gonna film? You know what's amazing? That's exactly what the other group said. Oh, and that's the
And that's the cheese.
Now I know what the grandkids feel like.
We've chosen some picnic spots that have more shade and other ones that have more sunlight for people who like that. But we found that everyone picked the spots with shade. So now we're rethinking about the spots in the field with lots of sunlight, and you'll have to stay tuned to see what happens. I'd actually wanted to get a picture of someone reading during their picnic, and it just so happened that this lady brought a book, which was perfect, because one of the things we hope when people come and enjoy their picnic is that they just get to slow down, decompress, and relax. We love that picnics are this opportunity to notice the beauty all around us and enjoy the presence of our loved ones.
So I've been going around to all of the picnic spots, getting the photos and videos that you've just seen. It is a super hot day, and we've learned a lot about what's working, what's not working, and the one thing is for sure, everybody loves the picnics and what's in them and how they're all individually wrapped. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good summer.
Just go through here, whatever makes sense, and you can still show them the other ones as they go.
We're working on a map of the Good Earth Winery property with the picnic spots labeled, so that when you come, it's easy for you to get a sense of the property and decide where you want to picnic. We also had to sort through things like, how do we clean the baskets? What do we do with the garbage? And where do we store the picnic baskets? Right now, we're thinking that we'll store them in this adorable pantry shed at the Good Earth Winery. It looks like this inside.
I realized it was like this inside. I thought it was gonna be like rustic and worn down, but it's really nice in here.
Yeah. Beautiful weather, beautiful location, beautiful food.
As you can see, there's lots of details that go into putting this together, and we're so excited for you to experience it this summer. One of the things I loved most about Europe is that people will stop anywhere where there's grass and just sit down for an impromptu picnic. In Canada, that doesn't really happen. But I wanted to keep this part of me alive. So a few years ago, I started keeping a blanket in my car all throughout the spring and summer, and anytime I wanted, I would stop by at a park and do a picnic. So I love that now I get to share the picnic experience.
It really was like she passed the torch.
While it's been really rewarding to see these video projects to completion, I'm acutely aware that my creative tank is not completely full. A friend started talking about his vacation time, and I realized that for the first time in years, since I'm only working one job, I can actually take real vacation. So I am really craving deep rest after 4 years of working nonstop. I'm hoping to make a real hard stop some point soon so that I can really get a mental reset and feel what it feels like to be Anita the human and not Anita the worker. There's so much beauty here in Niagara that I hope to share. And I know that the best stuff is gonna come if I'm actually creatively renewed. If I can tap into that deeper creativity.